Does the Bible fit the Big Bang Theory? Most science textbooks that address cosmology credit two scientists in 1965 with the discovery that the universe arose from a hot Big Bang creation event. While it is true that they were the first to detect the radiation left over from the creation event, they were not the first scientists to recognize that the universe expanded from an extremely hot and compact state. In 1946, it was calculated that nothing less than the universe expanding from a near infinitely hot condition could account for the present abundance of elements. In 1929, observations made by Edwin Hubble established that the velocities of galaxies result from a general expansion of the universe. The first direct scientific evidence for a Big Bang universe dates back to 1916. That is when Albert Einstein noted that his field equations of general relativity predicted an expanding universe. Unwilling to accept the cosmic beginning implied by such expansion, Einstein altered his theory to conform with the common wisdom of his day, namely, an eternally existing universe with no creation event. All of these scientists, however, were upstaged by many years by the authors of the Bible. The Bible's prophets and apostles stated explicitly and repeatedly the two most fundamental properties of the Big Bang: a transcendent cosmic beginning a finite time period ago, and a universe undergoing a general, continual expansion. In Isaiah 42:5, both properties were declared. This is what the Lord says, He who created the heavens and stretched them out. The Hebrew verb translated created in Isaiah 42:5 is bara, which has its primary definition bringing into existence something new, something that did not exist before. The proclamation that God created the entirety of the heavens is stated 7 times in the Old Testament. This principle of transcendent creation is made more explicit by passages like Hebrews 11:3, which states that the universe that we humans can measure and detect was made out of that which we cannot measure or detect. Also, Isaiah, John, and Colossians stipulate that God alone is the agent for the universe's existence. The characteristic of the universe stated more frequently than any other in the Bible is its being stretched out. The word used for heavens or skies is shahim, which refers to the clouds of fine particles that are located in Earth's atmosphere. Many verses make the point that God alone was responsible for the cosmic stretching. What is particularly interesting about these verses is that different Hebrew verb forms are used to describe the cosmic stretching. 7 verses employ the qual active participle form of the verb natah. This form literally means to stretch or out of them, the heavens, and implies continual or ongoing stretching. 4 verses in Isaiah and Jeremiah use the qual perfect form. This form literally means that the stretching of the heavens was completed or finished some time ago. That the Bible really does claim that the stretching out of the heavens is both finished and ongoing is made all the more evident in Isaiah 40:22. There we find 2 different verbs used in 2 different forms. In the first of the lines, stretches out is the verb natah. In the second, final line, the verb spreads them out is mathah, used only this one time in the Old Testament. In this we can translate it as, He has spread them out. The participles in these lines of Isaiah 40:22 characterize our sovereign God by His actions in all times, sitting enthroned above the earth and stretching out the heavens, constantly exercising His creative power in His ongoing providential work. This characterization is continued with reference to the past by means of the conversive form indicating God's completed act of spreading out the heavens. That is, this one verse literally states that God is both continuing to stretch out the heavens and has stretched them out. The simultaneously finished and ongoing aspect of cosmic stretching is identical to the Big Bang concept of cosmic expansion. According to the Big Bang, at the creation event, all the physics, specifically the laws, constants, and equations of physics, are instantly created, designed, and finished so as to guarantee an ongoing, continual expansion of the universe at exactly the right rates with respect to time, so that physical life will be possible. This biblical claim for simultaneously finished and ongoing acts of creation, incidentally, is not limited to just the universe's expansion. The same claim, for example, is made for God's laying Earth's foundations. This is consistent with geophysical discovery. Certain long-lived radiometric elements were placed into the Earth's crust a little more than 4 billion years ago, in just the right quantities, so as to guarantee the continual building of continents. Finally, the Bible indirectly argues for a Big Bang universe by stating that the laws of thermodynamics, gravity, and electromagnetism have universally operated throughout the universe since the cosmic creation event itself. In Romans 8, we are told that the entire creation has been subjected to the law of decay, the second law of thermodynamics. This law, in the context of an expanding universe, establishes that the cosmos was much hotter in the past. In Genesis 1, and in many places throughout Job, Psalms, and Proverbs, we are informed that stars have existed since the early times of creation. Even the slightest changes in either the laws of gravity or electromagnetism would make stars impossible. Gravity, electromagnetism, and thermodynamics yield stable orbits of planets around stars and of electrons around the nuclei of atoms only if they operate in a universe described by 3 very large, rapidly expanding dimensions of space. Thanks for watching this first video from Beyond Everything. We'll be dropping new videos often on Sundays with new concepts. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed it and share, and have a good day.